The next piece to walk through the wiring of is the IVR, which I believe stands for Instrument Voltage Regulator. There are 5 connectors to it with 4 wires. This first one over, the one here on the far right, is a green wire with a black tracer, and that goes over and plugs into the back of the 2 gauges over here, the water temperature gauge and the fuel gauge. You can see here that there's a fork, and then it continues on over here to this gauge on the far side. The terminal next to it is empty. The 2 terminals here in the middle, the one in the very center has a green wire with no trace that leads directly to the back of the oil pressure gauge. And then the one adjacent to it also has green wires with no trace, and this terminal has 2 green wires coming out of it. This one here circles around to the back of the voltage regulator and continues all the way across the depth of the gauge panel into the main harness. The one here on the very other edge of the IVR is a ground wire that has what I believe is a capacitor to keep down radial interference, which is then bolted. I believe it goes to the back of the voltage regulator, but I'll have to check that to be sure.